Yes, fight fans, body and mind, sports welcome. You are fully appreciated if you are here for another session of boxing talk, my people. And in this round, my guys, this round, I want to talk about Keyshawn Davis, 25 years old Keyshawn Davis, fought this past weekend versus Gustavo Lemos in his hometown of Norfolk, Virginia, my people, in a sold out Scope Arena, my guys. At the Scope Arena, sold out, 10,000 people plus in attendance. And the gate did 1.2 1.2 million, my people. And a star is born. Keyshawn Davis proved not only that, but he is one of the, if not the fastest rising prospect. He is one of them, my people. And a star is born, and that star is still very much rising, my guys. Because 10,000 people, that is Javante Tank Davis numbers, my guys, my people. And so Keyshawn Davis, though, after that great win, it was a second round stoppage of Gustavo Lemos, dropped him 3 times in the second round and stopped him, my people. That takes his record now, Keyshawn Davis's record, to 12 wins, 8 coming via KO, no losses, no draws. So his undefeated record is still very much alive, my people. However, Lemos, on the other hand, his record now stands at 29 wins, 19 coming via KO, 2 losses, and no draws for 28 years old Lemos, my people, my guys. But let me talk about this fight, my people. Let me talk about this fight just a little bit. I thought Keyshawn Davis, he used his range very well, had great command of distance and range. Yeah, he used his reach very well, and his footwork was just sweet to watch. It was just sweet to watch, my guys. I have to say, my people. And when it comes to commanding range, distance, he kept himself in that very sweet spot where he can make Gustavo Lemos miss, but at the same time be able to counter and set up combinations of his own without having to reach, lunge, etc. Anything that will put him out of balance or set him off of his game, my guys. So he was able to use that game plan there versus Lemos, who who was making it very easy for Keyshawn Davis. Keyshawn Davis also, that distance, that range he created for himself, allowed him to have the leverage behind his punches that will create the power and the speed that, of course, ended up hurting and dropping Lemos, my people. But like I said, Lemos made it very easy. Keyshawn didn't have to walk him down or go to him at any point, my people. Lemos was just lunging in, jumping in, doing anything to get close, but Keyshawn was just using his weaknesses against him, and that is, of course, his very bad footwork. The fact that he came in overweight, my guys. I will talk about that soon. And not only that, he's very slow, finds it hard to close the distance, my people. So all these things, Keyshawn just used it against Gustavo Lemos, who on the night was nothing like the rough, rugged, hard-hitting Argentinian that we know, my people, my guys. Like I said, in the fight, he did come in overweight. He came in 6 pounds overweight. Keyshawn Davis could have decided, I'm not taking the fight. He had all the right to, but he wanted to put on a show. I'm sure he was excited to fight at last. My guys, my people, like most fighters do, my people. And coming in 6 pounds overweight, Gustavo Lemos, not just that means he wasn't just over the 135 limit. He was also over his usual limit of 140, my guys. The division which he normally fights in, he was over 140 by 1 pound, my guys, my people. So yeah, he just was not match ready. He was not match fit. I have to say something went wrong in his camp. Something went wrong, my guys, because Gustavo Lemos seemed a far shadow, far cry from the man that he was versus Richardson Hitchens, who he fought to a very controversial unanimous decision for Hitchens, my guys, my people. And you just couldn't replicate that versus Keyshawn Davis, my people. And Eddie Hearn, who is Eddie Hearn, who is Hitchens promoter. Well, he picked up on it. And he said that he said that Keyshawn Davis, when he fought Lemos, is possibly wasn't fighting the same fighter, my guys. And he challenges. He's got a challenge for Keyshawn Davis. He says he challenges him to fight his fighter in Cuban boxer Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz, who's only 5 pro fights in, my people, but he's fought very, very how can I say, worthy opponents, my guys. He's fought some real good opponents for the level that he's at, so he's obviously on a fast track, my people, as he is already 29 years old. Eddie Hearn says that my guy Andy Cruz beat Keyshawn in the amateurs 4 times, my people, and he will beat him again. And Keyshawn and Andy Cruz have already exchanged words earlier this year, my guys. Much earlier this year. And so yeah, could that fight be a possibility right now? I don't think Keyshawn really needs Andy Cruz, but Andy Cruz may need Keyshawn. So Eddie Hearn there trying to talk up a good fight for his fighter in Andy Cruz, my people, my guys. But aside from Andy Cruz, what real opportunities, because Andy Cruz is not a real opportunity for Keyshawn, what real opportunities in 135 is available? Well, the WBO, for one, his win over Lemos puts him in title contention, my guys. So he is now in position to fight for a title in his very next fight. He's slated to face the WBO title holder in Denis Baranchyk, my guys, who has said before that he would not mind a title defense versus Keyshawn or Shakur Stevenson. Well, the time is now, my guys. So let's see if he keeps his word. And in case he decides to swerve Keyshawn and not keep his word, well, the WBO, my guys, the WBO, before the fight with Lemos and Keyshawn, were keen on making the winner of the fight mandatory challenger to the WBO title, my guys. So yeah, if the WBO goes ahead with that, well, I guess Keyshawn becomes Baranchyk's mandatory, my people. So Baranchyk will have to fight him if he wants to hold on to that WBO title. He might as well cash out, my guys. He might as well cash out, because I don't see him unifying him in the division, my people. Against who? What? Lomachenko? He's not even around. And who? Javante Tank Davis. And his other option would be Shakur Stevenson. And yeah, so there's no chance. There's no chance of him unifying. He might as well cash out right now to someone that is a star. He will get good amounts to cash out to Keyshawn, my guys, my people. And there is also an opportunity that may well be available, and that would be the IBF route, my guys. Vasily Lomachenko, who is the IBF champion, has been on a hiatus, my guys. Since this summer, he took a break from the sport after his conversation with Gervonta Tank Davis to fight. That conversation collapsed. He said he is taking time off for the rest of the year, my people. And it's been out for so long, made people speculate, is he in fact going to come back, my people? Bob Arum, his promoter, felt the need to cover his arse, my people, and said yes, he would indeed come back. I had lunch with him and his father in LA and spoke about his career, and Lomachenko, he's just having a break. He will be back. Well, the tune to that song has changed now, because Bob Arum said, he's saying now that he's not sure about Lomachenko's future. That retirement may well be on the cards, my people. It may well be on the cards. But if Lomachenko is missing any longer than what would please the IBF, well, he stands to be stripped. The IBF title will be left vacant. As vacant as the number one contender, because right now Lomachenko has no mandatory challenger and has no number one contender for that title. Number two is Zura Abdullayev, who lost to Devin Haney at 135. But then he went on to beat Jorge Linares via stoppage, my guys, via stoppage, Abdullayev. So him and Keyshawn would be next in line in the rankings, since there is no number one contender to fight for the IBF title. If the IBF decides that Lomachenko vacates the title, my guys, my people, Lomachenko then would be champion in recess, which means that when he returns, and if and when he chooses, can fight for the title outright. That is the rules, my guys. That is the rules, my people. And those are two great opportunities there for Keyshawn Davis to become a champion in the division, and of course create himself, the possibility of becoming a much bigger star, which I think he would be if he keeps on his winning ways. I believe he will be much bigger than Gervonta Tank Davis, who I just don't really like the way he's flexing right now, my guys. It's just not the right flex, my people. It's not the right flex for a champion. I gotta say, we got Tim Bradley. I'm looking at him like a 30-year-old prospect right now, not fighting anybody notable in his career. And if anyone, shows any type of threat to him, well, he would just drain them like it did Ryan Garcia, or pull them up from a weight class below, my guys, and beat their ass. So so says Team Bradley, my guys, who sees him as a prospect right now, my guys. What a shame. And you know what? Keyshawn is adamant he wants to fight this 30-year-old prospect. He wants to beat his ass, my guys. He wants to punch him up. Punishment. Boof, boof, boof. Take that. You know what I mean? But do you know what, yeah? Davis is not really entertaining this fight. They both have been going back and forth even before Keyshawn and Gustavo Lemos, my people. Keyshawn in an interview said that he can beat Gervonta Tank Davis, and sort of, just ridiculed just how small he was, really. Not like he's small, but he's just too small. I would beat him. He's a midget, sort of type of way, and since then they have been just going back and forth, and that's not the only occasion that Keyshawn has said he would beat Gervonta Tank Davis. But Gervonta Tank Davis seems so really wound up about that right now that he went full berserk It went full berserker on Keyshawn's whole family, called out his whole family, even his mum's, which is totally inappropriate and disrespectful. Young man, know your fucking place. Javante Tank Davis, my guys, know your fucking place. Well, anyway, Keyshawn Davis, I'm not into the parent disrespecting thing. Nah, don't respect it at all. I'm starting to look at tanking off. I was looking at him in a different light before already from all this ducking, but now I really see him as a wuss, a real wuss with no real heart, just power, no heart, and his friend as well, Adrian Broner, talking about he will shoot Blair Cobbs at the press conference. That's stupid, man. And now he's telling Keyshawn, take it to the streets. I mean, what are you gonna do in it? These people are boxers. What do you want to do? You want to box or you want to be a gangbanger? But Keyshawn is taking this very personally now. He's saying, I don't want to fight Tank Davis because I need it. The only reason I want to fight him is personal now. I mean, he brought his mum in, so obviously it's going to be personal, my people. So Javante Tank Davis possibly has been listening to Eddie Hearn, because he's saying right now to Keyshawn Davis, if you want to fight me, then you got to fight Andy Cruz. What the hell is Andy Cruz got to do with it? And what excuse would Tank have right now? That what, he doesn't fight at a lower weight class. He doesn't fight at a higher weight class, so you can't weight drain him. Or he doesn't fight a weight class like Lamont Roach, where you can pull him up. We can pull him up and fight him, and guarantee himself a win. What, he's not a champion? Is that what he's going to say? I don't know, man. But he's about to be a champion soon, and he's a star, my guys. He's a star. Javante Tank Davis has no excuses. Even though I believe it's not the fight that he should be chasing right now, though. It's best he waits for Keyshawn to become a champion, my people, so that he can, because I want every fight right now that Javante Tank Davis is on to be on that trail of becoming undisputed, like he promised, my guys. So let Keyshawn become champion first. He can fight Keyshawn, Shakur, or whoever is holding the IBF title after Lomachenko. If not Lomachenko, my guys, my people. And as for Lomachenko, someone else has been looking to fight him, been calling him out for the longest, even before Javante Tank Davis, is Shakur Stevenson, my people. But now he's lost total interest. In fact, he's lost total respect for Lomachenko. Lomachenko, who at one point he was even saying that Tank Davis ducked Lomachenko. That is what what's his name, Shakur Stevenson said about Tank Davis, my guy, ducking Lomachenko, my people, once upon a time. But now I think he knows the truth, and he sees that Loma is just ducking anyone that can give him any challenging fight right now, somebody that can make him lose. And he does not respect Loma at all, calls him soft. He says he's a total softy. Mush, paper mache, my guys. And so, that is the title for Lomachenko right now from a Shakur. A total softy. He's just not, he's just not interested in a fight with Loma. Not right now, anyway. But if Loma's back, I doubt if Loma offered him to fight, he would say no, because Loma has a title now, and he is a legacy fight, my people. Loma is still one of the names that people would love to have under his under their the fight record, my guys, my people. But I think that's all I have for you, though, for now. I think that is all I have for you. And one more thing, Shakur Stevenson talking up a fight with Kid Austin. Shakur, leave that alone. That boy doesn't know where the hell he is. He's not on your level. He's not on Tank Davis's level. He needs a few more fights. He needs a few more fights before any big fight like Shakur or Davis. Yes, it's good that he learns early, but not from the caliber of a fighter like Shakur or Davis, because they might beat him so badly that they might totally demoralize him. I see Shakur being able to beat um Philip, Floyd Schofield. I see Shakur being able to beat Floyd Schofield just as bad as he beat Jamel Herring, my guys. That is what I see. So you could just scare the young boy into just you could just break him, shatter him, and he will never be the same again. So yeah, leave that fight alone. He's only 22 years old. Shakur. Don't even bother with that one. Chase greatness. Chase greatness, my people. You are a 3 division champ. So chase greatness, my guys. And with that said, my people, that is all I have in this session, my guys. And you can catch me some more right here. Body and mind sports, my people. But before you leave, do like, do share, do subscribe, and of course, drop your comments below, my people. And as always, stay super, super blessed. We are peace.